So this is, if you're a new trader and you're trading for less than 6 months, print this chart out, and this is all you should look for. You should look for the base, shock, gap up, perfect, beautiful gap, 5 minutes chart, 5 minutes opening range breakout right over here. You've got a big candle, you got an inside candle, and trade the break of this candle. Enter, stop. Don't put a stop under this bottoming tail. Don't put a stop here. Give it a bigger stop, and then off we go. Where do you take profit? I mean, quite very highly likely these type of gaps. You will have all day mover. I mean, look at this. I give you example right away. This just gotten away from me. TGTX, I didn't let it get away. Look at this. I gave you 2 examples today on today's lesson. Shock value, check. Base, check. Resistance, check. Size, check. Strength, check. Result, boom. Look at this. So I mean, we can go back, and the only thing ZS did not have is TGTX did, which is an inside bar. So in this case, I was in TGTX within the first minute. That's you just got to get in this trade. So it's warranted. All right, let me have a look at what's going on here, and then we gotta get to trading here. So from this, from this morning stocks, we've got lots happening. Let's take a look at this. ARDX gapping to 670. 670 takes us right over here, as you can see. So nice little gap here. Could have been a shock value. This candle kind of this little candle is not doing it justice of this shock value, but nonetheless, nice shock value. 670 is right into this resistance area, and that's what happened with ALKS yesterday. You've got a tier 1 gap, big base, same thing. We talked about it. That's into resistance. Now it's gapping up again today at 2192. This is a continuation gap, ALKS. So ALKS, definitely makes my list today. ALKS. Now today it got rid of all this resistance. Now it's gapping to 2192. I mean, the volume is kind of suspect, but I'm gonna put this on my radar. Next one on my list is NVAX. And NVAX is gapping up about 3%. 3%, you got a 96,000 shares traded, taking out this downtrend on the hourly chart. Nice pullback on the daily chart. This thing can move. This is just a daily chart play. This is not tier 1. This is not tier 2. This is not tier 3. It's just a daily chart play. So when there's a daily chart play, you just gotta stay the course and be very careful how you trade this, and you gotta let the setup play out. I do like this. This is a new issue, QL. Look at it's at its all-time high. I mean, it's only been trading for, I don't know, 17 days, but this is all-time high. So QL, it does have a little bit of shock value. It's clearing all the opening, you can say the opening range on the daily chart, and that's going to be interesting. I've traded this, not this QL, but I've traded this setup on the IPOs, and they all look very good. Let me, I want to put NVAX and Myrna together because they trade together, and put QELL here. Okay, so just gonna put my charts together. All right, next one on the list is couple of momentum stocks. We can have a look at it. SNOA. SNOA is gapping up 100% to 12 bucks. Now I think this is gonna have juice today because it's tons right here. Look, 12 bucks is right here, and there is nothing after that. Nothing after that. Look at this, 12 bucks. Next target is going to be $20 on the weekly chart on this SNOA. So SNOA makes the hot list here. This may have juice. QIWI is gapping up 7% on 156,000 shares. This is what we call bearish gap surprise. Breakdown here, got climactic yesterday, rallied a little bit, Hourly chart did not close very well. Now it's gapping into this big candle, 50% into this candle. This could rally, so could be tricky, but this has good good chances to rally. Has good odds to rally. RMG is gapping up to $23. It reminds me of ASNA, so it's okay. It's tier 3 gap. But there's no shock value. So RMG is rig. Rig is gapping up to 263 after big green candle. I'm gonna have to pass on rig. I'm not really feeling the rig. If you guys have something, throw it out. VT, that's a momentum play as well. 434. I do like this. The weekly chart does look pretty good. 434. Takes it taking out all this, and next target is going to be 5 and then 6 on the VT. So VT and SNOA get a chart chart space together. What else do we got? TPGY gapping up 142%. That get it. Let's get it. TPGY. There's no chart. It's all-time high. It trades 3 million shares. It's already traded 2 points. Hasn't traded all of its float yet, but it might trade all of its float. And if it trades all of its float and there's still demand left, that means what? Market makers will have to continue to give us more shares because it's going higher. Disney here is gapping up. FRSX, I'll take a look. Disney is gapping up about 10%. This is a bullish gap, but it's tier 3 gap on Disney, which means we would have to play this on a pullback. I mean, look at this weekly chart. Look at this move here. All this. There's going to be some profit taking in the morning because traders are happy this morning and they're going to be taking some profit. So it's going to be like when we talk about the lows. So I'll give you a little bit of recent recollection. Look at lows. Lows gapped up right here, and then it just kind of a low type of gap here. FRSX, I like this. Get a space right next to TPGY. Let's see what else we got here. LVE or Disney, yeah. NIK. Oh, NL. Oh, NK. NK is good. Gonna be tier 2 gap on NK. Oracle is tier 3 gapping into resistance. PTGX is and it's a lot of stuff happening today. Tier 3 gap, big move. Look at this big move, reversal candle gapping up. Tier 3 gap here on as well. VT. I like this one, VT. That is interesting. All right, PDD. This thing is gapping down. This is probably my favorite gap down, PDD. Let's keep an eye on PDD. That is my probably best gap down. I want to put this here, PDD. And then I have a long position in PDD, but hey, what can I do? Lulu is gapping down just a bit, but this one is Lulu short under 360, long over 370. It's an earnings play. I put that in yesterday. My commentary. AVGO is not bad, 405, but it's And I might short Tesla today. This might be the day to short Tesla, but that's what I have. Let's see what else is set up throughout the day. So I'm here. Let's get started. I am here, so I'm going to keep the camera on. Let me go back to my 5 minutes chart. Actually, I'll start with 2 minutes, and then I'll change it to 5 minutes. Any tier one gap that I need a 1 minute chart. Actually, I only use 1 minute chart if I want to enter the high, and there we go. We are open. So let's get started here. So you guys will have to. I will not have time. I mean, unless something's setting up, and on a 5 minute chart, I would not have time to go into Telegram or the chat, type it, and no, I can't. I won't. I will not be able to do that. So you guys would have to kind of stay with me here. SNOA looks really good. I want to pay attention to this SNOA. This thing has juice. Um, I love this thing to do what SLS did yesterday. And let me show you something about SLS yesterday. See what happened with SLS yesterday. This thing just right over here. You got volume break here, and then just never look back on the SLS. It's getting a little bit here. Perfect. I like what SNO is doing. But this is what I was talking about, SLS. You see this no volume, and all of a sudden you get this volume, and that's when I put it in our Telegram. The $10 is the level to watch an SLS, and it's just never came back. So it's fine. SNOA put a big volume here. I'm perfectly fine with that. 14. We can watch the $14. VT big opening volume. Not much happening here. See, the activity is slowing down. Well, there you go. Some big orders coming up here. The bids are getting stronger. I'm sorry, weaker. The offers are stronger, and it's getting slammed. So this is good too. This is all good action here. All good action. Market is obviously, you can see what's happening in the market on the right side of my chart. PDD missed it, but I was not going to enter. It's not my setup here to take it right at the open, this type of setup. So I have no problem just waiting for things to set up. And Nikola looks good, but it's hard to borrow. Here comes the ALKS. Now ALKS, only 57,000 shares traded. This is a continuation gap. It's 57 is super low flow. Even for my taste, it's a low float. But 2140 by 2110 could be in play here. I like this Tesla under 5. There you go. Tesla might be ready to be shorted. Tesla might be ready to be shorted. And there goes ARDX. We talked about ARDX. Good. This thing took out the air out of the balloon, the shock value. I would be in this stock right at the open. ARDX. If I get a little bit of base here, I'm going to go into ARDX. If you guys remember the weekly chart on ARDX, that looked okay. The weekly chart we have room to about $8 on on the weekly chart, so I am not concerned about the weekly chart. I love to get some base here on RDX. Like KSS lower, under 38.40. KSS, it's not setting up yet, of course. VMW, I like it lower. Here, SLDB, check out SLDB. That's on my thumbnails here on SLDB. Let's take a look. SLDB. This is really, really good. 850,000 shares traded. All right, this might be the first one that I would trade. It's you know, it's got a little bit of a 2-cent spread, but this could have move here, and it's moving. So 420 by 404. That will be the entry. 4-cent spread here on SLDB. NVAX is very good too. Okay, SLDB doing fine. Did I put... So let's see. I've got nothing setting up. I mean, I got NVAX is the best one that's setting up here. NVAX is the best one. And it's right into this resistance area. That's my only concern. But I think we can take it to 131 here if it takes out this. So NVAX, like this red candle. Come on. I like the red candle. Here goes PDD. But PDD never gave me my setup. Here goes, and I told you guys this is at the open. It is my favorite gap down, PDD. Was my favorite gap down. Life is okay. And so we got, where did I put Q? Oh, right here. I have Quell way up there. Yeah, this one is, now I know where it's at. ALKS is moving. ALKS is moving. That was the entry right here, 2140 by 2110, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So it's not like, Myrna is on a 5 minutes, have a total turnaround bar. So that's the bullish engulfing bar. 160, I can't play it under the 21 period moving average. So I'm super picky in the morning what I play. So I'm kind of walking you through of my thought process of, you know, how I look at it and how I play these stocks, but I can't play it. And Graham is probably already shorting some of this. PLTR relative strength. I like this PLTR. Where do I enter in this PLDR though? And Roku is interesting. Roku 328 by 324. I just can't play this. But it definitely have relative strength. But you know what I can play? SNOA 14 by 13 on SNOA. So that's official. I'm gonna play that. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Beautiful. I don't have to play it. Hey, Myrna, you can watch Roku. I am going to pass on Roku. But Myrna is bullish engulfing bar. It's just triggering over 160. NVTA Allen's is saying breakout. Yeah, that's a good daily chart. It's on to new highs. It's breaking out. NVTA need a setup here. NVTA setup. ALKS moved 1 hour. Entry was 2040. It's at, I mean, ALKS moved 1 hour, but it's only 134,000 shares traded. ARDX is setting up here. ARDX is setting up here. And NK is looking okay too. NK is not bad here. It's literally right into resistance. Look at this. On the daily chart, it's right into this area. That's why it's having, I mean, this is it's in here. So that, I think, over 1320. So I do like that. NK, where do we I think NK, I'm gonna play this NK 1320 by 1280. But I'm gonna play NVAX, guys. NVAX is good to go. I like it here. 124 by 122. Long NVAX. Official on NVAX. And it's about to go here. There's my order on NVAX. I am going to play this live. It just triggered. I'm in. I'm all about how many? Fuck. Okay. I'm a little bit undersized here on NVAX, but and that's what happened when you're doing three things at once, typing. But I thought anyways. All right. So I trade with hotkeys, but anyways, moving on to the next one here. NVAX is already history. Now moving on to NK. NK's look good. Okay. VT, not much. Yeah, here's the thing with PDD though. In early years of my trading, look at this move, and if I would trade lower, but I wouldn't reset my expectation. You've got to move from 150 to 143. So when you trade this base lower, it doesn't have much juice left because now it's coming into this base. So it's a really nice play, but oh, okay, wait a second. I never had an opportunity to add this NVAX position. Never had add. I mean, I just obviously I'm fine. I'm not complaining because I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm not complaining. But this one, let's see how far we can take this position. I put my stop. My stop is in. I'm at 123. The stop's at 123. So at 127, you can raise the stop to 124 if you like. That is a-okay. But let's see. Okay, Disney may be setting up here. This is a tier 3 gap. I like this setup on Disney, showing some relative strength. Market, look at the market. Market is gapping down. Disney is gapping up. Um, I'm about $1 from taking profits on NVAX. I'm about $1. from taking profit on NVAX. We'll see. But I like this Disney. Look at the market. Look at Disney. Tesla. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Disney, Disney, Disney. I've got nothing. Disney's the best one. We might have to play this Disney. 168 by 160. You could do $2. 168 by 166 on Disney. So let's make this official. Disney long 166 by 168 by 166. And let me put my orders here on Disney. If you put your order at 168, you might get triggered. I am going to anticipate this a little bit. So there goes my order. It's about a $2 stop here. All right. All right. We should get a push here in NVAX over 128. You can move the stop to break even. That's what I am going to do on NVAX. I am going to move the stop to break even. I don't like it to go against me after I'm up. I was up a couple hours here. There you go. Stops in play. So, let's see. If you want to trade the trend will be, it's kind of, I can eyeball the trend. Disney about to trigger. It's probably good timing. Market's bouncing here. We like this to hold the 126 and move higher. So, all right, Disney. Disney triggered. Let's see. Disney triggered. Don't like the way it triggered, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, there goes NVAX. We want NVAX to break 128. Could be add here over 128. But I was talking about the trend, so it's kind of holding the trend line on NVAX. It's kind of holding the trend line. There you go. Break 128. Pay us. And it's about to break. This guy right here. This guy. Pick up this guy. Oh, here comes the slammer. Boom. I mean, there you go. Beautiful. All right, Disney's popping a little bit also. All right, I'm probably in the profit zones now, and I am right here into this pop, at 128-ish. I'm about to take profits here. The volume coming in, and it's about to pop here. And there it is. There's that pop, and there I am. And I am out. There you go. So I just got out NVAX, made about what? I think there's your NVAX. Entry was 123.78, and I got at 129.04. So about $500. It's not bad. Disney's moving, right? Disney's moving in the right direction. Disney's now moving. Boom. NVAX should have been, it was 509, I think I made on NVAX. Was it 509? I don't know how much was it. It was some shit like that. Let me see how much I made on NVAX, and I messed up on the order on the NVAX. So NVAX, how much did I make on NVAX? Yeah, 509. But that's okay. That is okay. All right. All right, Disney's up about a couple hundred here also. It's going to be a good day. So Disney's up a couple hundred. I'm okay with that. Any Momo stocks? Nothing here. All right. Disney Target, I don't know, man. When I feel like it, I hit the button. I'm just, I just take targets when I feel like it. Uh, I don't know. That's, and you could the same thing NVAX. I just feel like, okay, this is where I take target. I mean, I took target. This came right down to 128. So I will see when will be the right time for Disney to take target. But I don't know, no target. It's in the it's quite frankly, from a technically speaking, this is your target right into this area, previous high. That's where you see. So we're getting right into it. It's just pulled back from that area. So about 170-ish could be your target. So you've got another dollar in there. So another dollar. So another dollar will give us about, just about $500, about $1,000 a day, and I might just, that's where I shut it down. Myrna's starting to look pretty good. ALKS starting to look pretty good. Market bottoming tail. Yeah, ALKS looks pretty good here, Andres. I agree. Yeah, and NVAX, if you guys are holding, I mean, nice job for holding NVAX, because NVAX breaks 130, it's off to the races. Guarantee. Guarantee it's off to the races. But if you guys want to trade the trend, you can go down to the 1 minute chart, and it's really holding the trend on the 1 minute chart. And those of you like to do the trend line, I that's not my style. That's not what I do. Where did I enter NVAX? At 122, right? Fuck, I forget where I enter. I forget the symbols. We trade so much in here. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Where did I enter NVAX? What time did I enter? Shit. Oh, we enter at 124. Oh, right over here. Okay. So we enter. Right. I mean, seriously, you can't make this shit up. You think I'm lying, but that's how I trade. Free spirit. I mean, I really don't care if somebody's watching, not watching. I don't care. It's my money. If I'm gonna make it, it's mine. If I'm gonna lose it, it's mine too. So right here, 124. That's your trend line. Boom. Well, your trend line just broke. So we took profit at 129. It's at 128. Disney, we can have a case, same case, market's a little bit pulling back here. where's the right here? So we, that's where you entered. That's your trend line. So it's right at trend line at the moment. So let's see. But I still believe that we can get 170 on Disney. I've moved the stop to break even on Disney. It's holding the trend line, and one can trade as such. It's what is it? It's up about what, $300. So, it's going to be about $1,000 day, and yeah, that's for Friday. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. That's a pretty good way to finish the week on Friday. So yeah, 170 will be the profit zone. In Disney, we entered at 168. You saw how I entered. I am always hotkeys. I entered at 168. We had our stop at 166. I think we had a stop. Did I write it? Yeah, 166. And technically speaking, you need 172 for 2 hours. I just don't know if it has juice for another $4, but it doesn't mean if it's just because it doesn't have 170 to $4 doesn't mean that I'm not going to take $2 from it. I need some hot G-Lo, you know what I need? Some hot what? It ain't hot chocolate. But anyways, oh, I need one of those yard house nights. Yeah, Tesla's good. Need an entry in Tesla. Tesla need an entry. All right. Tesla kind of sloppy here, but if we can get an entry here on Tesla, that would be awesome. So Tesla is a little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy here on Tesla. What else? Yeah, snow is super weak too. But you know what is holding strength is this. I'm gonna go to 5 minutes chart. The PEI. Now watch this PEI. Just got this volume on PEI. It's that like the SLS. So watch this on PEI. This can move higher. This can move higher. Let me stop recording because I think somebody asked me for recording, and I'm gonna stop this recording. I don't even know how to find this, but okay,